for preserving their overall advantage. Yeah, long, dusty road it was yesterday. De Villiers, bloodied but not bowed, racing on for pride and a minor place. And with the big names either out or not wishing to join that list of unfortunates, the way was clear for some surprises today. Alataya in the cars on 4 wheels and Rodrigue on 2, both winning and grinning on this stage 10. Oh, what a day it was yesterday. The local nomads in attendance to watch the helicopters and wave everybody by. Lovely to see. Always amazing when you come across these people. They stood guard over us one night, just bid us a fond farewell in the morning. Terrific. Frans Verhoeven, not happy, said I've got to wait here, stripped the whole motorbike back. I took the wires and cables ready for the assistance truck, and as soon as they get here with an engine and gearbox assembly, I'll be better placed to shove it all back in and get going. Well, a bad day for Verhoeven. 12 hours and 20 minutes he had to wait, and a bad day as well for Volkswagen. Carlos Sainz just not wanting to talk to anybody, and as you can see, absolutely no hurry or urgency about him. Timing belt gone after heavy braking.
Okay.
All a bit upsetting. Not for a man who we thought might just win it this year. An undignified return to the bivouac, courtesy of truck number 552, Volkswagen Red Bull Assistance. Well, the truck was out there with a long leash back to Sainz. Ignominious return to the bivouac, and he had to wait because they came across a biker who'd lost his lights, and well, he'd been out there in the dark, taken a tumble with no lights up front. He just kept hitting rocks, and medical assistants were there. Everyone was trying to help him out. Alain Bouzon says, have you got any lights I can borrow? Any bulbs spare or anything like that? Flashlight even, that'd do me. I'm sorry. And as you can see, he's got a fat lip as well. Well, minimum I need a light, a xenon light here. Maximum I need an electrical engineers to try and help me out here. Too many stones out there, he says, for me to hit, and I seem to find all of them. And then guess what? Yeah, you've seen that truck before. Don't forget it's got sights on the end of a leash behind it. They're full of engineers who know exactly what to do. And in fact, they had the magic at hand as well. There was sights waiting in the dark, wondering what on earth was going on. Well, he pulled her up just to have a look. And Alain Bouzon is a lucky man. A little bit of electrical know-how. Fate lit up like a Christmas cake. Fantastic. He was back underway and delighted to still be in this year's race. A little safer as well with this passage. So in they came into the bivouac. Sainz didn't really want to talk to us. We saw this live last night, of course. After he dusted himself off, he did spare us a few words, though. Slightly tetchy, though. Well, no impact, just happened after braking. And the question was, and before the braking? And he says, well, I've told you there was no impact. If I said there was no impact, there was no impact. Which also kind of means, by his eyebrows, get out of my way. I'm tired of trying to find excuses for this car. Speak to Chris Niss, the chief.
So it's hard to understand and to accept, but on the other hand, it's sport, it's motorsport, and we all know in high competition where you go on the limit everywhere, you cannot always have the success you want to have.
No, indeed, and Gilles de Villiers was another casualty yesterday, and the dust kicked up by the truck had got just about everywhere. It looked like he had a tan, but it was sand.
I'll have a look. I'm sure they'll be able to do something, and we'll be able to fix it. I'm sure they will fix it.
And after the dust, a hug from Mr. Nissen. Craig Bonamy amongst the VWs. They'll be back. And of course not out of it yet. What about today's stage? Well, it was a special of 366 kilometres in a loop. We were supposed to be going to Timbuktu, but unfortunately security concerns meant that was out of the question. So it was a double back to Nemeth, just a liaison tomorrow.